just kind of wanted to talk about how I've been feeling in terms of being able to kind of free myself from what I felt like I should be doing for so long and just doing what feels right, which should come so naturally, you know, and it does once you get into that mindset of that's what you're gonna do. But the world, our culture at least, is not really designed to allow for that very easily. You know, be yourself. Oh, not like that. I saw that quote last night. Let me do that again. The quote was, be yourself. Oh, not like that. End quote. And I think that's very accurate, you know. We're encouraged to be creative. We're encouraged to step outside the box. And then as you grow older and you actually do, people look at you like you're not doing something right, which I think is complete bullshit. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today, is just kind of what I want to do. Not so much that though, just more how I kind of got sidetracked with what I should do. I remember like 3 years ago thinking, I found myself, you know, and it's not that I wasn't connected with myself or comfortable with myself. I've always liked spending time alone, and with my writing and music and everything. You know, I've always been a pretty creative person. But I do specifically remember though at the time that I'm thinking about probably like sophomore year of college, where I thought I knew myself, I wasn't even doing that much creative stuff anymore. And I think this is a lot of people's downfall in certain ways, is getting comfortable with who they are at a certain point in their life and feeling good, kind of in the ego sense of having everything together. And, you know, you decide you found yourself and then that's it. But I think that's kind of limiting to growth. You know, because the world around us is constantly changing. You know, new people, new ideas, new interactions every single day. There's different energies in the air, and we are forced, unless you just literally stay inside all day, forced to interact with these different energies at play, and they affect us whether we like to think they do or not. They challenge us, and we have to constantly be growing, or else we're becoming stagnant in our growth. You know, it's not like you can't just find yourself and then that's it. We're in a process. And so I think I kind of had this mindset for a short time that, you know, I knew who I was, and I think it held me back in a lot of ways. It didn't challenge me to better myself. I think once I realized that growing and learning and becoming a new version of yourself every day is so fulfilling, not on an ego level, but a soul level, and that it's something that you can actually give back to the world. It's not just something that hypes yourself up. Oh, it just feels so good, you know? And I think it's so important to recognize that growth is necessary, because we need to be able to recognize that we need to take time out of every day to help ourselves grow and to get ourselves back into a routine of finding our inner child and just being at peace with ourselves and knowing ourselves, you know, just really knowing yourself and what you need. And I think the longer you go without making anything creative, the less drive you have to do it, because you're not seeing your soul be displayed in any way, you know. And it's so important to spend time with yourself, recognize that you benefit from growth, and so does everyone around you. That way you can have the passion to serve, you know, serve with your skills and with your mind, because it's bigger than yourself. Letting yourself be a vessel for the universe to speak through. And I know situationally everyone can't just quit their 9-to-5 job, and that's not what I mean. Like, I work full-time as a barista while I'm doing my Etsy shop, and also Etsy shop promo, by the way, get your crystal necklaces. I'll link it in the description. But it's kind of coming up with, you know, a consistent schedule for the things that drive you as well, not just putting it on the side burner for when you maybe get time, because that's what I was doing for like 3 months, and I could just feel that creative energy inside me fading away, and it came to a point where I was like, no more. You know, I knew something needed to change because I was losing a really important part of me. You have to start somewhere, and but it's all about getting to that place where your main energy exchange can be what you thrive on, and then it's just a flow, you know. Then it's just this beautiful flow of good. You can't want one thing and then put all your energy into something else. Life's hard. My main point is just make sure you spend time letting yourself grow, putting in a routine for self-care, so that you can better connect with your soul to turn out something to the world that you're passionate about. You know, take it, you have to start from within and turn it out. And tell them. It's just so important. I think I'm mainly making this video for myself. That's probably what most of these talking videos are gonna be, is just like messages to myself, like, hey Lily, don't forget this. So if it resonates with anyone else, that's cool. But say bye, Stevie. I just see all of my all these people around me that I know, people I've known for a while, you know, on social media, just, you know, when they finally start following their creative passions, and you can just tell that they're thriving, you know, on the inside, like they're speaking their truth and they're rising above that normality that's expected of us, and it feels so good. You know, there's a waking up process happening, I feel, within a lot of people. So hopefully we can all thrive together, you know, support one another, appreciate the different minds that are all around us, the different perspectives. It's so interesting to me to see how other people display their perspective to the world, you know, whether it be with video or photography or just writing, music. It's all so beautiful, you know, and finding those different perspectives also that have good intentions as well gives us better insight into the world, you know? It makes you a more well-rounded person, you're more understanding and empathetic, and you see that the world is so much more than what you can perceive. Okay, now this video is over. Have a good morning. I'll be back soon.